Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Rich. I'm your host. It is Tuesday. It is March 30th, and it is 8 p.m. Eastern. So thank you for joining me. And we are going to play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So you are watching my regularly scheduled stream. I appreciate everybody who is here. Don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so you know when I go live. You can join me each week, every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for 3 rounds of Old School Magic, and I also have other streams as well. Coming up tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, I'll be playing in the April 7-Point Singleton League. For the month of April, none of the point cards are allowed, so I have a match of 0-Point Singleton tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And then I have another match on Thursday at 5:30, and then on Saturday at 3 p.m. So looking forward to that. I've been streaming some Paper Mirage Block Constructed, which has been pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to round number 4, and we will be doing that sometime next week. So let's take a look at today's deck. Green and white, Force of Nature. So the object is to get a Force of Nature on the table and turn it sideways. We would cheat the upkeep cost either with the Spirit Links or the Circles of Protection green. The Circles of Protection can also prevent the damage from our own Hurricanes and from our If Biff Freets. If Biff of Freet, Arabian Nights card, 3/3 flyer for 4. And for 1 green, any player can pay 1 green to Hurricane for 1. So, and then we got a couple of Sarah Angels there, some Disenchant, some Swords of Plowshares, some Llanowar Elves to help speed things along. A couple of Ice Storms because they don't want to deal with things like, things that stop our game plan, like Mazavith. That would be a bad thing. 1 Demonic Tutor lets us get the cards and run fewer of them. And then we've got Regrowth, Balance, Chaos Orb, 2 copies of Sylvan Library, some restricted cards, and a bunch of lands. So it looks like I have an opponent, and my first opponent is Damien. So let's let Damien in. Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Rich. Good night.
Good to see you. Welcome. How are things?
Everything's okay. It's getting colder and colder.
Yeah.
each day.
See, for us, it's getting
okay.
warmer and warmer. So.
I imagine.
Mm-hmm. So,
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. So now time change. What time is it for you now?
I am 9 p.m. now.
9 p.m.
I guess it's an hour later than you.
Okay. All right. So let's do this, and we will do this. Put your name up there on the screen.
Damien.
And then I will let's make a little bit of an adjustment. Make it a little bit bigger. And then we can see that sweet presence of the master playmat that you're running. It's amazing playmat. I absolutely love it. So.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Old School Guard is in chat. He says, Hulk smash. Looks like you're sitting across from each other. This is so sweet. Yeah. So I've changed.
I want to say those.
Yeah, I changed the layout of the stream, so making it look a little bit different and hoping that people like it. So thank you for noticing that, Old School Guard. I appreciate it. Okay.
Cheers, everyone.
Yeah. Cheers. Got to put the drinking mode in chat, of course.
This might be awkward for some of the people watching, but actually this is the first time I'm playing this deck, and it's a very, very popular deck in Old School, but it's the first time me playing it.
Oh, okay. Well, this is my first time playing this deck as well, but I switch things up a lot, so...
okay.
You know that. I try to play something different.
You can go whatever you want, man.
You can too.
It's okay for me. Okay, I will go.
All right. And then I'm going to take this blue die and ask you to call even or odd.
Even, it's okay.
It is even. It is a 4.
Okay. I will be starting then.
All right.
Good luck. And
good luck.
Let's have some fun. Let's give a show.
Yes.
Uh-oh. No mana for me. I have to mulligan.
Yeah, I will send this one back as well. So we are going to mulligan both of us. So.
I want to play with this deck because I want to make a mix of this deck and my land destruction. Oh. So I am hoping to play a few times with this deck and see how I can make a mix with land destruction.
Mm-hmm. All right, you can just do whatever.
Okay, I will go like that again. And you can do whatever you want me to.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what we got.
Mm-hmm. I will send one back.
Okay, and I will send one back as
well. I can start whenever you're ready, Rich.
Yep, go right ahead.
Okay, I will go Badlands and pass turn to you.
Okay, I will draw. And I will go Savannah, Soul Ring. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. I will take a point, and I will play him to Torak.
Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ones on the extender, the 1 and the 5.
1
yeah.
and the 5.
Yeah, the
You
ones
get
at the end.
a Sarah Angel and a Llanowar Elf.
Okay, seems nice. And I will pass turn to you.
Okay, untap. Draw. Forest, Llanowar Elf. Go ahead.
Okay, I will untap. Draw. I will take a point.
I'm winning. You gonna hit me again?
Yeah, I will.
All right, you get a Force of Nature and a Forest.
Okay, Force of Nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's the alpha card that you were talking about? The
Nope.
Force of Nature?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I do not have an
And-
Alpha Force of Nature. That's way too much money.
Okay. I don't know all the prices of the cards. I know they're insane.
Yeah.
But and I will take another point and I will blow the elf
Okay.
and pass turn 2.
All right. So I'm at 21 and you're at 17.
You're at 21.
Tap.
17.
Draw. Well, I'm going to Ice Storm the Badlands.
Okay.
So you can keep taking damage from your spells. Go ahead.
Draw. Oh, that's not nice. I will take another point and I will play an order.
Okay.
And pass turn 2.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to disenchant the Mox.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I will attack for 2.
I will take it. 19.
Okay. And I will pass turn to you.
Okay. Untap. You have how many cards?
2.
2. Okay. I will draw. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Go to 3. Attack for 2.
I'll take it. So I'm
And I
at
will
17 and
pass.
you're at 16?
I will pass turn to you.
Okay. I will draw. I will say go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go to 4. And I will attack.
I'll take it. 15.
15. And I will pass turn to you.
Okay. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. Go to 5. I will attack.
I'll take it. 13.
I pass turn to you.
Draw. Plains. Sarah Angel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
At the end of your turn, I will take 2.
Puts you at 14.
And yeah, I will lightning bolt twice.
Okay. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I go to 4 cards. And attack for 2.
I'm at 11.
And I will pass turn to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna Ice Storm the Black Bordered City.
I strong the Black Border City. Okay.
And you can go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go to 5. I will play a swamp. And I go to 4. And I will attack.
Okay. I'm at 9.
9. And I will take another point and I will try to
Go
time
ahead.
walk.
I'm not playing blue, so I can't do anything about it.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Swamp. We have 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And
Put you on a 12.
yeah,
Yippee.
I will
Sure.
play a hippie. Yeah.
Yep.
And attack for 2.
On 7.
Okay, I will pass turn to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Savannah. And then I'm going to play Spirit Link on the Hypnotic Spectre.
Okay.
And you can go.
I will untap and draw. Go to 3. When I attack, it makes damage. Then you gain life, but you have to still discard, right?
Correct.
Okay. I will attack with both, and I will pump the knight.
Okay, so I will take 5, and then I'll gain 2. So I go down to 2, then up to 4. I discard a Force of Nature.
Okay. And I will pass turn to you.
Untap. Draw. Next game.
Next game. Let me see.
All right. Man, if I were playing that other deck that you normally played with the karmas,
Yeah. That would have been very, very bad for me.
how great would that be against you?
Tonight it will be great.
Bubby25, good evening. Things are going well. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the stream.
It is round number 1. I am playing against Damien, and he is up a game. He went turn 2, him to Turok, turn 3, him to Turok. Got rid of a bunch of things. Well, I don't think it was turn 3, him to Turok, but turn 2, him to Turok, and then another one that was pretty brutal, pretty backbreaking, getting rid of some good stuff. So, forgot to spin for color. Maybe it's bad luck. Yeah, maybe it is bad luck. Maybe we should be spinning after this. So maybe we should let's see. Let's go back and we'll spin for color now. So maybe we'll get some better luck by spinning for color. And gold. So we will change the card frame from artifact to gold, making me a legend, and then we'll go back there. So you can do whatever.
Okay,
I'll
I
play
will go.
first.
Okay. Okay. Now you're like King Midas legend.
I'll keep.
I will keep as well.
Okay. Savannah, go ahead.
Draw. Badlands.
All set? Nope.
Let me see. 7 cards. Yes, I will pass turn to you with 7 cards.
Okay. Draw. Scrublands. Circle protection green. Go ahead.
Okay. That's very good for the force of nature. I will draw.
You mean the forces of nature that you kept on making me discard? Those ones?
Those ones.
Yeah.
I will go. I will go for it again.
Mm-hmm.
I will take 1, and I will try hippie.
Hippie. Okay.
And I will pass turn to you with 5 cards in hand.
5 cards? Okay.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Source of Plowshares. Brings you up to 21. And you can go.
Okay.
4 cards in hand.
I will draw. I will take 1, and I will try to him you.
One, two, three, 4.
The ones on the extremes, the 1 and the 4.
Balance and Hurricane.
Okay. And I will pass turn to you.
Untap. And you have 3 cards?
I have 5.
5. Okay. Draw. I will play a Plains. And I will say go.
Okay, I will draw. I will play a Mishra. I will take another point. I will try to cast a Jusen,
Okay.
and I will pass turn to you.
All right. I will draw.
I have 4.
I'm going to cast Regrowth on the source to... wait, how many cards do you have?
I have 4.
4. I'm going to cast
But I'm all tapped.
Regrowth on the balance.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Balance with 2 cards in hand.
Okay. And how many lands?
I have 4 lands.
I have 3. Okay. So I have to get rid of 2 cards.
Yeah. And I'll get rid of the planes.
Juice and dice. Do some
2
dice.
cards. Yep.
And I will get tough one. I will discard Source of Closures and an Emerald Hand.
Okay. Sounds good.
I have 2 cards.
All right. 2 cards too. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap, draw, go to 3. One red and 2, and I will play a Sedge Troll.
Sedge Troll. Okay.
Yeah. And I will pass turn to you.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Mox, Jet, and then I'm going to Ice Storm the Mishra's Factory. 1 card. Go ahead.
Okay, untap, draw, go to 4. I will attack for 3.
Okay. 17.
And I will play Scrublands.
Okay.
So you can see better. Scrublands, and you go to
17.
17, right?
Yep.
I have 2 cards in hand, and I will pass turn to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a War Elf.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw, go to 3. I will attack,
I'll take it. I'm at 14.
and I will bolt the elf
Okay.
and pass turn to you with 2 cards in hand.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap, draw to 3. I will attack for 3.
I'm at 11.
I had you at 14. Okay.
You must have missed me taking damage last turn because I'm at 11 now.
Okay. I will take you. And I will pass turn with 3 cards in hand.
Okay. Draw. Land. Sarah.
Whew.
Go ahead.
At the end of your turn, I will play 1 white and I will sword it.
All right. I go to 15.
You go to 15. And untap and draw. Go to 3. Attack for 3.
12.
Another sedge draw.
Okay.
And I will pass turn to you.
Untap. Draw. Play nowhere else.
Nice.
Go ahead.
I will take 1 point, and at the end of your turn, I will bolt the elf.
Yep.
Untap, draw. I have 2 cards. I will go with 6.
So I'm at 6.
And I will pass turn to you.
Untap. Draw. Not enough.
Okay.
That is game, my friend. So thank you very much for the games. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I wasn't sure if you were going to board in Gloom. So.
I have glooms, but I also play with white. What I boarded in was I will show you. I took out these ones. I took out Divine Offering, and I took out 2 Shoesams. And what I brought in was a Lightning Bolt and 2 Guardian Beasts, because I saw you had a decent chance. And I brought in 2 Guardian Beasts.
Alright, I boarded in 2 Tranquilities, a Disc, and a Mazavith.
Mazavith, Tranquilities. Okay, nice.
Yeah. So my Alpha Tranquility, my Summer Magic Tranquility, because I'm styling.
Okay, lovely cards.
Yeah, Amaze and a
yeah.
Disc.
I guess that this should be main board, but as I told you, I never played this deck. I tried to play disc control,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I have only three discs. I believe that I have to run four,
Yeah,
but
yeah, you should be running 4.
I should, right?
Yeah, definitely so.
Okay. Well, for the next time.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
I,
not sure about
I
Ju. I'm not sure about Juzam in that deck, but I mean, it's a beater. But
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't go quite with your main game plan, but it still is pretty good. So
yeah. I use. I was thinking about sinkholes
hmm
and storm drains, and for sure the shootums will go out. Because I can do damage with the hippies and the orders,
hmm
and I guess the shootums don't belong here.
yeah,
But I never play black, so I wanted to try them. They
sure,
hit hard.
sure, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, man.
thanks for the games. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye. See you.
All right, take it easy. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
All right. Well, we didn't get their chat, but that's okay. We're not going to win every game, and I know that I've been doing a lot of winning recently. So it doesn't mean that I'm going to keep on going with that streak of W's. But LeBrooks, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you watching. Let's take a look at what we are playing today. All right. So green-white force of nature. So the object of the deck is to, get a fatty on the table, preferably a force of nature, and with that force of nature, we can cheat the upkeep either with a circle protection green, or with something like a spirit link. So. Force of Nature, at the beginning of your upkeep, if you don't pay quad green, it deals 8 damage to you. So that's how the Circle Protection Green works. It's an age-old combo from back in the day, so that I can, instead of paying the quad green, pay a mana into the Circle of Protection Green and prevent that damage to me. Also, if I have a Spirit Link on it, it will deal the 8 damage to me, and then I will gain that 8 damage, those 8 points right back. Excuse me. So along with the Circles of Protection green, we've got Hurricanes, which is a green source of damage, and then If Biff Freet, which is also a green 3/3 flyer that any player can pay a green to Hurricane for 1. Zoopaloop asking, do you have a particular amount of artifacts you typically play in your deck? No, definitely not. There's nothing set in stone. If I'm playing multiple colors, I want to have the appropriate Moxen and Lotus and a Soul Ring, more than likely. But other than that, no, there isn't a particular number of artifacts. I like to keep my artifact count pretty low, so that I'm not so susceptible to things like energy flux. But it really depends on the deck that I'm running as well. Because in a deck like we're playing today, it's just all the we've got it's just the mana acceleration and the Chaos Orb. Those are the only artifacts that I have in the main deck. Of course, in the sideboard, then I've got some more with the City in a Bottle, Nevinyrral's Disc, Icy, and Golgothian Silix. Damien's on this side. So I got a lot of fun cards in the sideboard. I was hoping that I was going to be able to do something that game, but it just did not come to fruition. So, what are we going to do? Can't win them all, and because of that, we're going to end up losing a game here or there. So let's see what we got. We've got we got some time left. Appreciate everybody who is here. This is my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic each and every Tuesday night with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So you can catch me Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Coming up tomorrow, my first match in the April 7 points singleton league for the month of April. None of the point cards can be used, so it's basically 0 points singleton, hence the reason that it says 0 on the screen instead of 7. Looking forward to playing those matches beginning tomorrow. So my first match is tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That's 4:30 Pacific. And then I have another match on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 Central European Time. And I have a third match this week, and that is on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 Central European Time. So I'm definitely looking forward to playing that. Again, the 7 point card, any of the point cards for 7 point singleton are banned for the month of April for the April League. So any of the 30 plus cards that you see on your screen cannot be used. They will not be in my deck. So the usual suspects of anything that is restricted in Old School has a point value assigned to it. And then anything that is either generally problematic or can make the games lopsided or whatnot. So none of these cards can be used, so it's going to be interesting to see what decks that we see being played in the league this month. If you want to support the stream, please type in !merch in chat, and it will take you to streamlabs.com/richbork/merch. And in doing so, you can support the stream by buying stream branded merchandise. Popular items are the coffee mugs and a couple of special items with the jersey, the tumbler, and a notebook. You can also get hats, t-shirts, and sweatshirts, things of that nature as well. And all of the profits from those benefit the stream. I don't make a lot of money on these things, but it is nice to have out there as well. So I appreciate everybody who is here. I'm going to take a quick break, so please don't touch that dial. I'll be back in a few moments with some more Old School Magic. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you all sticking around through the break. We have 2 more rounds of old school Magic yet to play. So let's take a look again at today's deck, shall we? All right, green and white, Force of Nature. The object is to try to stick a Force of Nature on the table and cheat its upkeep cost. Normally, it's got an upkeep of quad green. Or else it does 8 damage to you. So with the Spirit Link, it would deal damage to me, and then I would gain the life right back. With Circle Protection Green, I can pay 1 mana to prevent the damage instead. It definitely is a way to cheat some things. And then the Circles of Protection are good when I cast a Hurricane. I can Hurricane and then prevent the damage to myself, but still deal it to flyers and to my opponent. And then I do have some flyers of my own with If Bifafreet and Sarah Angel. If Bifafreet is a 3/3 flyer from Arabian Nights. It costs 4 mana. For 1 green, it deals 1 damage to each player and each creature with flying. Anybody can play the ability. If you put a Spirit Link on it, that means that if I activate it once, it deals a damage to itself, a damage to me, and a damage to my opponent. So then I would gain 3 life. So I would net a positive of 2 off that exchange if Biff the Freet is the only creature with flying on the table, and I have a Spirit Link enchanting it. It could end up getting pretty ridiculous, and we'll see if we can pull that off. And of course, Sarah Angel is a nice 4/4 flyer, a nice beater as well. 4 copies of Llanowar Elves, 2 Disenchants, 3 Swords of Plowshares, 2 Ice Storms, a Demonic Tutor, Regrowth, Balance, Chaos Orb, 2 copies of Sylvan Library, the appropriate color Moxen, Soul Ring, and a Lotus, and then 20 lands. Let's take a look at what we've got in our sideboard here. 2 copies of Tranquility. That's an alpha and a summer magic. Just pretty cool stuff, so I did want to play them. Another Swords to Plowshares, another Disenchant, a Dust to Dust, a City in a Bottle, 2 copies of a Void Fate. One of them is stamped from MobsterCon, the first MobsterCon in 2019. And then I've got my Artist Proof of Divine Offering, a Circle of Protection Red, a Typhoon, a Never Nero's Disc, Icy Manipulator, Golgothian Silix, and a Maze of Ith. So a bunch of 1-ofs. The only 2-ofs are the Avoid Fate and the Tranquility. So we'll see what we can do with the deck today. We are currently 0-1, but it does not mean that we are going to continue with our losing ways. Hoping for some good stuff. Join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of old school Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. That's every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, so don't forget to follow. Turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. And if you want some more information regarding the Northern Paladins, the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, the Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesdays, or even the Alpha 40 League, head on over to northernpaladins.com, and you can get all kinds of info about that. So a question I get quite frequently is about the little semicolon block that looks like a Mario block. Semicolon is used when an author could have chosen to end their sentence but chose not to. The author is you and the sentence is your life. That is a direct quote from the person who began ProjectSemicolon.com. ProjectSemicolon.com is a resource where people can get information regarding the suicide, mental illness, and things of that nature, with a goal of reducing the suicide rate in the United States. There are a lot of people who have suffered from mental illness, depression, things of that nature. I am a suicide survivor, and it is something that is near and dear to my heart. If you or somebody you know is living with depression, anxiety, or some other mental health issues, you can learn about those things over at projectsemicolon.com. You can type !semi in chat, and it brings you a link to that as well. Project Semicolon is a resource. It is not a crisis management tool. If you or somebody you know is contemplating suicide, please reach out to the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That's 1-800-273-TALK, 1-800-273-8255, and you can get that number in chat by typing in !TALK. You're not alone, and we need to end the stigma. If we talk about it some more, then maybe the stigma will go away, and then people will feel more comfortable about talking about mental illness and suicide and things of that nature. It isn't comfortable for a lot of people to talk about, but it is comfortable for me, and I want it to be comfortable for you. And if my words or my stream helps one person, and only one person, then I consider that a win. But I'm hoping that we can spread the word, and that we can help out each other and help out a bunch of people, maybe we can just better ourselves by learning. And there's nothing wrong with learning a little bit about things that you don't know about. So coming up tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I do have my first match in the April League of the 7-point singleton. So for the month of April, none of the points cards are allowed. So the 30 plus cards that you see on your screen right now are banned in the April League. So hence the reason we've got, it says 0 point singleton. So I'm excited to play my first match in the April League tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. And then again on Thursday at 5:30 Eastern, that's 11:30 p.m. Central European Time, I will be playing my second match of the April League. And then my third match will be on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's 9 p.m. Central European Time. So definitely looking forward to playing in the 0 point singleton league for the month of April. If you have missed it, you have missed some interesting matchups. I've been playing in some Mirage Block Constructed here on stream. Yes, the Paper Magic still here on the stream. In a league, we get one pairing each week. I just played my third round pairing yesterday. So if you missed that, you can either catch that here on a rerun here on Twitch, or you can watch it over on my YouTube channel. But flashbacks to days of yore. I got my start back in 1996. So Mirage was the first set that was released after I started playing Magic. It was the first set that I was really excited for to be around for the actual release of the cards, and that was a pretty cool time. And Mirage Block is really, really fun. Weatherlight is the set that I bought my very first booster box of Magic of Weatherlight. I do remember grabbing those, and what's really cool is that the collation of my booster box was really good. I had 0 duplicate rares, and I had play sets of every single uncommon with the exception of Gemstone Mine. I only got 3 Gemstone Mines, but I don't recall what the one uncommon was that I got like 5 of, or something along those lines. But it was really, really cool. I obviously got play sets of all the commons, and I was really, really excited back then to get that. So Mirage Block has a special place in my heart. I love playing old school Magic, but there are just certain things that that strike you a little bit differently, of course. So this is what we are running today. This is my green and white Force of Nature deck. We've got 4 copies of Force of Nature, and we try to cheat the upkeep cost by not playing the quad green, but by either using a Circle Protection green to prevent the damage it would deal to me during my upkeep. So instead of paying 4 green mana, I would pay 1 mana of any color to prevent the damage that it would deal. Or I would use a Spirit Link so that when it deals the damage, I gain the life right back. Circle Protection Green also helps with the 4 Hurricanes, because I can Hurricane and then I can prevent the damage that the Hurricane would deal to me while still dealing it to Flyers and to the opponent. I've got 4 flyers in the deck, 2 copies of Sarah Angel. She needs no introduction. And then If Bifafreet. If Bifafreet is a card from Arabian Nights. It is a 3/3 flyer for 4. It is green, double green, and 2. And it has the ability for 1 green. It deals 1 damage to each creature with flying and each player. Any player can activate it. So if they have access to green, they can do that. But if I put something like Spirit Link on it, that means that it deals damage to myself and my opponent and to itself. So it's dealing 3 damage. So I would take 1 and then gain 3. So a net result would be a +2 in the life column for me, which could end up being fun. If we can throw a Spirit Link on the If Biff, obviously a Spirit Link on a Sarah Angel is all kinds of fun too, because Sarah Angel is just an awesome card. A couple of disenchants, 4 copies of Llanowar Elves. Those are my unlimited Llanowar Elves. I have talked about them before. Llanowar Elves is one of the few cards in Unlimited that I think that the Unlimited version looks better than the black bordered version. So I have a playset of Unlimited Elves. People have asked me about playing white bordered cards on stream. I am not against playing white bordered cards. I have some cool cards that I like to show off. And most of the cards that I like are going to be in black bordered. So hence the reason I play mostly black bordered cards. 3 copies of Swords to Plowshares, that signed Swords to Plowshares that you see right there in the middle of your screen. That is actually an artist proof. I've got 2 copies of Ice Storm to deal with problematic lands like Bishop's Factory or Mazavith. Demonic Tutor can search out anything. Regrowth gets anything back from my graveyard. Balance is just awesome because it can do things like Armageddon and Wrath of God and Mind Twist all in 1 card for 2 mana. Chaos Orb can get rid of anything on the table. Sylvan Library helps with card selection, and then obviously the fast mana in the Lotus, the Soul Ring, and the 3 appropriate colored rocks that I'm playing, and then 20 lands that I've got here in the deck. Sideboard, 2 copies of Tranquility, a 4th copy of Swords of Plowshares, a 3rd disenchant, my fault. A Dusk to Dust, a City in a Bottle, 2 copies of A Void Fate, 1 Divine Offering, 1 Circle Protection Red, 1 Typhoon, 1 Nevinyrrow's Disc, 1 Icy Manipulator, 1 Golgothian Silix, and 1 copy of Maze of Ith. So pretty broad strategies to try to mitigate a wide variety of decks in the sideboard. So we will see what we can do. We lost round number 1, but that does not mean that we are going to continue to lose. So we will see what we can do in round number 2. So I'm going to take another quick break. I appreciate everybody who is here today. All right, please stick around, and we've got 2 more rounds of Old School Magic coming up. So don't touch that dial, and we will be right back.
Timer started.
All right, so we have a pairing for round number 2. So let's see against whom we are playing. All right, so looks like I am playing against Austin, and Austin is about to join me. So let's welcome Austin to the stream. Hey Austin, how's it going?
Good. How are you, Rich?
I'm doing well. Let's switch this up.
Wonderful.
And we will reset those. Who was your first round opponent?
I played against. Oh no, I think it was Steven.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Oh, okay. Are you a
Yes.
cheesehead?
I'm not really a sports guy.
That's fine. You don't have to be. Nothing wrong with
but
that.
everybody I know is a cheesehead.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's going to happen. So, Packers are a way of life out that way. So I get it.
This is very true.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine owned a card shop, and he would travel a lot, and he would bring his cheesehead Packer gear with him and go to random football games
Nice.
just as a cheesehead. And
That's awesome.
sometimes when he was there, people would like bring him in and let him party with them.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. They are the only team that is actually located in New York for football because the Giants and Jets play in New Jersey. But I've been a Bills fan my whole life. I like a lot of sports. I'm not very good at them, never was, but I like watching a bunch of things. So I don't know if have we played before? I don't think we have.
We have played one other
Yep.
time,
Have
and
we?
I'm usually in your stream a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I
My name in
appreciate
stream
that.
is Implosion.
Mhm.
So, last time I told you that you're actually the one who showed me the Paladin online. So.
Nice, nice. So I mean, I've said it before that if my stream had 0 viewers, and that's because that the dozen or 20 people or whoever that like to watch end up playing instead of watching my stream, then I consider that a win. So. You can put 3 on top of 1 and both of them on top of 2.
All right, and you can do 2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3. You want to choose even or odd?
We will do odds.
It is odd. Is a 1.
I will play.
All right. Sounds good. Good luck, sir.
You as well.
Thank you.
I will play an underground sea.
Oh, I haven't looked
Oh,
at my
my
hand
bad.
yet. No. I'm just waiting for you to tell
apologize.
me whether or not you're mulligan. Yeah, I'm keeping.
keeping.
Yeah, I'll keep.
I apologize.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
All right. We'll still do that
Okay.
and pass over to you.
All right. So I will draw, and I will play a Savannah, a Mox Emerald, and a Chaos Orb.
All
And
right.
I will say go.
Draw. I will play a Scrubland, and I'll follow you up with a Chaos Orb
Okay.
and pass to you.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Go ahead.
Alright, so tap, draw. Play a City of Brass,
Mm-hmm.
and I will pass.
Okay. Draw. Forest. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to try to Chaos Orb. And I'm just going to flip it onto your
Oh,
Chaos
hold on.
Orb.
I'm going to respond by activating my Chaos Orb.
Alright, so I believe yours resolves first.
Yes, and I will choose. I'm gonna choose your Underground Sea. We're going to use my
Okay.
forest. Okay.
Sounds good.
Hit. And now your Chaos Orb ability resolves.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
And am I still allowed to choose something else?
You don't choose until it
I
resolves.
think
So
Oh, okay.
Chaos Orb doesn't target.
I will do your Savannah.
Okay.
And this will be your Savannah.
Okay.
And it is gone.
Wow.
Maybe
It landed under the keyboard.
flew off the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, we got it.
All right. Somebody's got to clip that. Sorry. I'm hoping that we can clip that greatest hits and we can have that playing in between rounds or something like that. Sorry.
That would be awesome. All right. So,
Did you get it? Yeah.
Tap.
There you go.
play a Pearl
Mm-hmm.
and a City.
Okay.
I will make a Spectre.
Hypnotic Spectre. You, as in for the hypnotic spectators? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems okay.
And I will pass it over to you.
All right. I will untap. Yeah. How many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
3. All right. I will draw. I will play a Caracas. I will play a Pearl. And I will play a Sarah Angel.
Okay.
And 3 cards. I will say go.
All right. I'm gonna Pale Life.
Down to
Ooh.
18.
Yes.
Ancestral. Yeah. You want to target me with
Ancestral
that?
myself.
Oh, I mean, somebody's going to target me with that eventually. We'll see what happens.
One of these days.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even today.
To be fair, Dave Firth Bard targeted me to kill me with an Ancestral Recall on the Walk Walk stream at one point. So that was pretty fun. So,
That's crazy.
mhm.
All right. I'm gonna pay 2 again. Go to 16. Ouch.
Yep.
And play an Underworld Dreams.
Okay.
And I will. No, that's not what I thought it was. I will pass to you.
And how many cards do you have now?
4, 5,
Yep.
5.
5 cards. And I've got you at 16, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw and take a point. So I'm at 19. I'm going to play a Spirit Link on my Sarah Angel.
I'm going to respond with a Swords to Plowshares.
Okay. So I will gain 4. I'm at 23. And then I'm gonna Hurricane for 4.
4.
So what puts you to 12 and me at 19? And you can go.
All right. Draw. And I will take a point,
Puts you at 11.
play an Order,
Okay.
and I will pass to you with 4 in hand.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I will draw and take a point. I'm at 18. And I will play a Forest and I will say go.
Okay, tap, draw. Cast a Hymn, go to 10.
Okay. You'll get a Forest and a City of Brass.
Alright. Lots of lands.
Yep. Lots of mana.
And I'll attack you for 2.
Puts me to 16.
pass.
I will draw and take a point. I'm at 15. I will play Land of War Elves. And I will say go. How many cards do you have?
I have 4.
Okay.
Tap, draw. I will attack you for 2.
No blocks. Just 2?
Just 2.
13.
I'll play an Island of Whack Whack
Sure.
and pass to you.
Okay. Untap. I will draw, take a point. I'm at 12. Attack you for 1.
No box.
Put you down at 9.
9.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll attack you for 2.
No blocks. Just 2.
Just 2.
I'm at 10.
And pass to you.
Untap. Draw. Take a point. I'm at 9. Attack for 1. Put you at 8.
6, 7. On. I think I'm going to sword your elves.
Okay, I'll go to 10. I'll play a forest.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Alright. 10.
Must have extra swords of plowshares in your hand if you're wasting it on an elf.
Well, see, the reason I did that is because if you have a hurricane, I just die this turn, this next turn. So, that was my thought process there.
Gotcha.
I will Dark Ritual.
Yep.
And make another Underworld Dreams.
Sure.
And I'll take you for 2.
Okay. I'm at 8.
And pass.
I will draw and take 2. I'm at 6. And I'll play a scrubland and say go.
Draw. Play a swamp.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
No blocks. Puts me down to 4.
And pass.
I will draw and go down to 2. And I will scoop.
Okay. I hope this game allows you to play Magic. That isn't fun for anybody. Not even the stream.
Oh, it's alright. Things happen. At the end there, it got pretty brutal with all those lands, and then, not drawing creatures, and then the last 2 cards that I drew were cards, they were spells that I could not cast. Right. Alright. It wasn't that I couldn't cast them, it was that one of them could not be cast at all, and the other one would have 0 effect on the board state, so there was no point. So had 2 rounds in a row where fortune was not in my favor. We'll see what we can do.
Did you have a Mana Screwer Flood last game too?
I had my entire hand, all of my good cards discarded out of my hand. So
oh, that'll do it.
That makes it difficult to play Magic when you don't get to play with your cards.
Very true.
see what we can do here. I'm playing white, and you had a pro-white creature on the table, so I'm sure that you can guess what one of the cards was that I drew and was holding at the end of the game.
It's always that Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That is definitely why I run the orders.
Mm-hmm. You can put 2 on top.
Okay. Do you care what else?
Nope.
Alright. I'll have you put the middle one on top.
Okay. I will play first. Good luck.
You as well.
I will keep.
I will do the same.
Plains, Emerald. Go ahead.
Draw. Play an Underground Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Ritual.
Yep.
And hopefully my Underworld Dreams doesn't get immediately disenchanted.
Okay.
Pass.
All set. I will draw and take a point. I'm at 19. I will play a Plains, and I will say go.
Okay. Tap. Draw. I will play a Plains and pass to you.
I will draw and take a point. I'm at 18. That's a good one. Forest Disc.
It is a good.
Go ahead.
Okay, at the end I will disenchant the disc.
Of course.
Draw. Play a desert.
Yep.
Make a Serendib Ifrit.
Sure.
Pass to you.
Untap. I will draw, take a point. I'm at 17.
Okay.
I will play a Plains. And I will Swords the Dib.
Okay.
Put you to 23. It's exiled.
Oh, yes.
And then I will play a Soul Ring. And I will play a Lotus. 1 card. Go ahead.
Alright. I will untap, draw. And I will pass back to you.
Untap. I will draw and take a point. Go to 16. I'm going to cast Regrowth on the disc.
Alright.
And then I will cast the disc.
Disc is good.
And you can go.
Okay. Draw. Play an Underground Sea.
Sure.
And I will pass to you.
And how many cards do you have?
4.
4. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I will draw. Go down to 15. I'm going to crack the Lotus for white. And I will tap these. So I'm going to have 3 white, 1 green, 2 colorless. I'm going to use 1 of the colorless to activate the disc. I am going to use 2 of the whites for a COP green.
Interesting.
And then I will hurricane for 5 using the leftover colorless to prevent the damage from the hurricane to me.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Okay.
5. So I got a 13. All right,
Oops.
18.
All right, so 18 to 15. No cards. Go ahead.
Draw. I will play a sapphire and pass to you.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna ice storm the plains. Go ahead.
Draw. Play a jet.
Mm-hmm.
3. Make a dreams.
Sure.
And pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Cards.
14. I have 3.
Balance. No cards.
Alright. I will discard a drain life, a swords, and a balance.
Okay.
And I have 3 lands.
You have 3 lands, so I'll get rid of a plains. Go ahead.
Alright. Tap. Draw. I'll pass it to you. 1 card in
Untap.
hand.
Draw. 13. Go ahead.
Draw. Pass to you with 2.
I will draw. 12. Go ahead.
Draw. I will play a swamp
Mm-hmm.
and pass to you.
End step. I will disenchant the Underworld Dreams.
Underworld Dreams is disenchanted.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Go ahead.
Draw a card. Play a scrubland and pass.
Draw. Say go.
Alright. Blue. Ancestral myself.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. I will him you.
Of course. Swords to Plowshares and Force of
Big
Nature.
green guy.
Yeah.
And pass over to you.
Draw. Go ahead.
Great.
Appreciate everybody who's
Card.
sticking around for the stream. Not good content today because I'm not getting able to play Magic, but hoping that we can maybe finagle something out of this. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All set?
And we will pass it back.
Draw.
Good.
No. Hurricane for 4. Brings me down to 8, and you're at 14. Go ahead.
Yes. And you're at 8.
Yes.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Pass it to you.
Untap.
I have 5 in hand.
Okay. Draw. Sarah.
Sarah Angel. Is that it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright. Sorry. Draw. Swamp. I will Spirit Link your Sarah Angel.
Sure.
And I'll pass it to you.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
All right. Are you done? I don't
Yeah,
know if you're
go
cutting
ahead.
out or not.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yes.
I think there's some audio issues on my end.
Okay.
So I have some black mana here. Not black. I am going to Dark Ritual,
Okay.
so I get 3 black. I'll use it colorless and 1 black. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To drain life you for 8.
Yep. Alrighty. That's all she wrote.
Thank you for the games, Rick.
Thank
Rich.
please. Not Rick. Rich.
And
All right. Thanks, Austin. I appreciate it, man.
I will report.
All right. Take care. Bye. Well, we did not get there. We got our butt kicked. Yeah. So it's frustrating to lose to not being able to cast your stuff because it ends up in the graveyard. So Hymn to Torok is a card. It is a card that I do not like. It is a card that we have lost to quite a bit. Yes, we have played the card before, and it's just one of those things. So let's take a look at what we are running today. So we are playing with this green and white Force of Nature deck. So the object of this deck is to try to get a Force of Nature on the table. And once that Force of Nature is on the table, then we want to kind of cheat the upkeep cost. So instead of paying the 3 life, the 4 green mana, we want to either prevent the damage that it would deal with the COP green, or we want to put a Spirit Link on it so that the damage it would deal to us, we gain it right back. So hoping that we could end up doing that. Maybe it's a little hard to do when the opponents are stripping away all the cards from our hands so that they get to do fun things and we don't. But we'll see what happens. And let's take a look at what we've got going on in our sideboard. So let's there we go. Whoops. And having some, there we go. Sideboard. I boarded in the Tranquilities and figured maybe they could help against the Underworld Dreams. They're a non-white way to deal with it. Was not sure if he was going to board in Gloom or not. Would have helped against the Spirit Link as well that he played. but that did not end up being something that I drew. So, that's a thing. Stuff happens from time to time, and you can't always get there. I also boarded in the Icy and the Maze of Ith, and the Never Narrows disc. So I was able to play the Never Narrows disc. It bit a disenchant, so I regrew it, replayed it, was able to do some shenanigans that way, but still did not end up on the best side of that exchange, which is pretty unfortunate. So appreciate everybody who is here. I'm gonna take a look to see what we've got going on. Yeah, we got lots of time left in the round. You can join me each and every week for my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of old school Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So don't forget to follow and join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we play 3 rounds of Paladin Magic. So if you are looking for some information regarding Paladin Magic, the Northern Paladins who put on the Tuesday Night Gauntlet itself, or even the Alpha 40 League, you can head on over to northernpaladins.com for some additional information there. Now, for Paladin Magic that we play on Tuesday nights, the general thing is that we take the Eternal Central rules, and then you subtract Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine, and then we restrict Factory, Workshop, Tabernacle, and Maze. So it is a rather fun format. Not having to deal with strip mines is pretty cool. Not having to deal with factories on the regular is really nice. And normally you don't have to worry about your hand going away because of Mind Twist, but sometimes you have to face opponents who play Hymn to Torok, and Hymn to Torok is one of the best cards in Paladin Magic, and we've seen exactly why, both with me playing it on the stream and being on the receiving end like today. So we're going to take a quick break. Please stick around. Don't touch that dial. We will be back with some more old school Magic. Welcome back, everybody. We are lining up a bonus match, so let's welcome. We will welcome Angelo back in. How's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
No, not bad at all. I just don't like losing to him to Torok.
Yeah, that's fair. That is
Yeah.
not a fun card to lose to.
Definitely not. I mean, we can't play with Mind Twist, so let's draw multiple him to Toroks, because that's normally what happens when my opponents play it. So I hear your doggy in the background.
Yeah, she's just having her dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Her chain's banging against that bowl. She's fierce. She's not. Don't let me fool you. I'm playing a more fun deck tonight, but it's 2-0, so that's exciting. I mean, when it goes off, right?
I'm playing a fun deck tonight too, but what normally happens is that either my opponent, takes the fun cards out of my hands, or doesn't let me do the fun things. So.
Oh, Magic players being Magic players.
You want to choose even, Rod?
I'll go out, thanks.
It is even. It is a 2.
That's you. Good luck.
Yes. Good luck. I will keep.
I will keep as well.
Savannah, go ahead.
Draw the card. Okay, I will play Tundra, Mox Pearl, trap Pearl into Mana Vault.
Ooh.
I know, right? Mana Vault for 3. I'll use 2 of it for a Felwar Stone. I have 1 floating. And I will use 1 blue and the 1 floating to Time Walk.
Sure. That seems
Not
like
a bad
decent
turn. Yeah.
But, Fascinating just joined the chat. He said that your deck is sweet and you just gave him a shellacking. So.
I take 1 from the Mana Vault.
Okay,
And then I move
awesome.
on to draw. And then I will tap this white for a Soul Ring.
Oh, wow.
And then, I know, right? It just keeps getting better. And then I will Soul Ring and all of that into an Icy Manipulator. But it's a heathen Icy Manipulator because it's
There you
from
go.
Ice Age.
Ice Age. The Bone Crank. Alright, I will draw. And I will play a Scrubland. And I will say go.
I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to untap my Mana Vault.
Okay.
And then I draw a card. I will play a Mox Emerald, and this will be 1, 2, 3 colorless and a white to play Howling Mine and a Balance, which is not what I expected to do here. But that's what's
I'm
happening.
going to respond. I am going to disenchant the Icy.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's definitely a good call.
And then
1 land.
I will throw away my whole hand.
Whoa, Ice Storm. Yuck.
Ice Storm, COP Green, Spirit Link, Caracas, and a Hurricane, and I will get rid of this Scrubland.
Main board COP Green. I smell something funny.
So, all set?
I'll pass to you.
Untap. Draw 1, draw 2, play a land, say go.
I will spend these 4 to untap this Mana Vault
Mm-hmm.
and draw 1, draw 2. I will play a Savannah and a Black Lotus, and I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw 1, draw 2.
He taketh away, but he giveth back.
Yeah. I'll play a Forest. And I'll say go. 2
Untap
cards.
these. No cards over here. Drawing my 1, drawing my 2. I will then play weird. Well, okay. 1, 2. I'll crack a Lotus. Titania Song.
You accidentally threw away your
Oh yeah, but I have
box.
to because it's Tiny Song. So
Um,
if it resolves and all that happiness.
Okay, Titanium Song is going to resolve.
I lose all my mocks in, then I swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll take it.
14, your go.
14 to 19.
That's right.
All right. All set?
Yep.
Okay. End step. I'm going to disenchant the Titanium Song. How long does the Titanium Song last?
If Tiny Song use play, artifacts return to normal just before the untapped phase of the next turn.
Of the next turn or your next turn?
It says of the next turn, but you might want to look at the oracle text.
And it's not bringing it up. There it is. Okay. If Titanium Song leaves the battlefield, this effect continues until end of turn. Okay, so then I did that during your post-combat main phase.
Cool. So they just stop being creatures at the end of my turn?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because the Howling Mind's tapped, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay. I will untap. I will only draw one card. I will play a land. And I will say go.
No, that doesn't untap. This untaps. I'll spend 4 to untap this mana vault to not take damage, and then I'll draw 2 cards, 1 and 2. I'll play this here, Mock Sapphire. I'll play a Tabernacle, Pendra Veil, and I'll spend 4 on a Nev's Disc.
Okay.
And I'm done.
No.
All right. Draw 1.
No.
Draw 2.
No, you can't even play the game anymore.
Your disc is tapped.
Yeah, it's tapped, sorry.
Um,
Oh my god, it's not.
you have no cards?
No cards.
Okay. I'm going to regrowth on the disenchant. No, that doesn't make any sense, does it? What else do I have? Yeah, I'm going to regrowth on the disenchant. That's fine.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Untap, I'll spend that same 4. Actually, I'll spend that 4 to untap the vault. Move on to my draw, got 2 cards. I will play a tropical island, and then I will spend 4 on an icy manipulator.
Okay.
And then after icy is here, I'm going to use the icy to tap my own Howling Mine and pass to you.
I'm going to end step disenchant the icy.
Sounds good.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to cast an If Biff for free.
Woo! Look at this green boy.
Yep. And I will say go.
I will spend that 4 to untap this here mana vault. I will draw. So interesting. Okay. I will. What will I do? Probably just take beats to the face is what's probably going to happen here. Pass to you. Your go.
Untap. Upkeep Tabernacle trigger.
Yep.
Draw. Play a Plains. Spirit Link on the If Biff.
We're going to mana drain.
Okay.
Because that's real good.
Will attack for 3.
No blocks, 16.
I'm going to activate If Biff once.
15, 13.
15 to 13. Go ahead.
Untap all this gobbledygook. Well, let's draw something good. I got one in my main phase. Draw. Draw. Cool story. I'm going to play a tropical island. I'm going to play an icy manipulator, another heathen manipulator. And then, as much as I want to stop you from drawing cards, I also just don't want to die. So I'm going to pass to you.
And step. I'm going to throw 2 into the if-bid.
So I'll be at 13 and you'll be at 11.
Correct. Untap. Upkeep, I will pay for the tabernacle.
You got it.
I will draw 1, draw 2. I will declare my attack.
I will tap your fifth with icy.
Okay. And I will play a Savannah.
Sounds good.
And I will play a Soul Ring.
Sounds good.
And I will play a Big Boy.
What up, boy? Real big. Hiya. Okay, Force of Nature. Untap all his gobbledygook. Draw and draw. Well, that's an interesting card to draw right now. Sure. I guess I'll play this Savannah, and I will tap 3 into this. Is that no? Is that nothing? Is it 1, 2, 3? Sure. 4. We'll make that 5, 6, 7. 7? Question mark? 7? I'm terrible at magic.
Okay.
We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll go 5 like that. Oh, 6. 6 mana. Okay, I have 6 mana in my mana pool. I'm gonna blow the disc, leaving 5.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play both a force field and a howling mine.
Okay.
And then I pass to you.
You have no cards?
No cards in hand.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1. Draw 2. City of Brass.
Other Force of Nature.
Oh, he gives you a sword.
Tap for a black.
Yeah, I forgot about
Brings me down to 10.
I could roll again.
Demonic Tutor.
Oh yeah, the monitor is good.
Oh yeah, 2 hours I forgot. Yeah.
Yep. And then I will cast a COP green.
Cop green good.
And you can go.
Got 2 cards. What? What? Okay. Okay. So I've got 2 interesting cards. I gotta take a look at my graveyard. What card I have in my hand.
Recall or a regrowth? What do you got going on over there?
Woof. What is the right call here? You're at 10?
I'm at 10 and you're at 13.
Yeah, I'm gonna regrow Titania Song, which I can't quite play yet, which is very sad making.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna also make a copy of Force Field.
Okay.
Artifact. And I'm gonna pass back over to you.
Untap. Draw 1. Draw 2. Lotus, crack for green.
Got it. Yeah. Yep.
Big boy.
Yep.
And you can go.
I gotta make sure everyone knows it's time to run real quick.
We could just reset the video. Okay.
Okay. Untap. Keep nothing going on. Draw. Oh, that is the luckiest luck sack of all. I'm gonna play Missioner's Factory.
Okay.
Oh wait. Yep. Then I'm gonna play Chaos Orb,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and then I'm gonna, I guess, well, either you have it or you don't. So I'm gonna
Getting actually gonna be
pass over to you, Upkeeps.
Upkeep. 2 triggers on the stack. I will activate the COP green, prevent the damage from the force of nature the next time it would deal damage to me, and then I will pay 1 for the tabernacle.
So I'll activate a Chaos Orb. I will choose Force of Nature. I will use Tabernacle as my stand-in,
Sure.
and I will hit.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I will draw 1, 2, and I will say go.
Untap. Draw 1. Draw 2. I will play a Winter Orb and a Relic Barrier,
Okay.
and I will very strange. That was probably overkill. I will use my Relic Barrier to tap this Howling Mine and pass to you.
Okay. Untap. I have no creatures. Draw. I will play a land. And I will cast a Sarah Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say go.
Untap these 2 and 1 land. It'll be this one. And then draw. Play a land. And I will play a Mana Vault. And let's see here. I will tap my Howling Mine and pass to you. You go.
I will untap the plains, and then I will use it to pay for the upkeep of the Sarah.
You got it.
I will draw 1 card. I will play a land. I will attack with Sarah.
No blocks. But then I'll use a Force Field trigger.
Okay. So you take 1, you're at 12. And you can go. Your deck needs an Island of Wak Wak.
Right. I will untap these as well as 1 land. It's going to be this here. Actually, this here. And then I draw 1, 2 cards. And then I will play this here. Tundra. I suppose it's now or never. Let's see a second here. You've got 1 blocker.
2 cards.
2 cards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
3 mana.
Got master 25. And you
Okay, yeah. I will spend these of 4 mana here on a Titania Song.
Sure.
And I will swing 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1.
I won't block any of it.
Okay, fair enough. I just had it math to 10, so you didn't have an answer.
I did not have an answer. Nope. You were assuming I did, but I did not.
Well, but if you had 1, then, I mean, it probably was still going to be a pain, but It wasn't over immediately then.
Yeah.
Thank you for the game. You offered an opportunity for a very scary force of nature death.
All right. Thanks, man. Take care.
You too. Take care.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Well, chat, today is definitely not our day, is it? Apparently, we can't win anything, but we're having some fun. So, part of that is what it's all about. So let's take a look at what we are playing today. Green, white, force of nature. So, yeah, they don't like the Hulk. They definitely do not like the Hulk, and things like that happen when the opponent doesn't like the things that we're doing. The opponent doesn't let us do what we want to do. So, what are we going to do? Can't do anything about it. We can only do something about what we do and what we draw. And it's unfortunate. Sorry that it hasn't been great content because I'm not getting to play Magic when my opponents make me discard the cards. But I appreciate everybody who is here so that we can join this together and we can see what we've got going on. Whoops, little mistake there. This is our sideboard here, hoping that we can pull off a game in round number 3. At the very least, pull off a game, maybe a match, but let's hope that we can pull off a game at least, and that way we can end up on the board, because we haven't won anything yet. We've lost 5 games of the 5 games that we played on the stream. So, what you gonna do? Appreciate everybody who is here. You are watching my regularly scheduled stream right now. I do have 1 round left, so don't go anywhere. You can join me each and every week for my regularly scheduled stream where I play 3 rounds of old school Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. We do have tomorrow playing in the 7-point Singleton League for the month of April. 0 points are allowed, so that's hence the reason the change. This is 0 points Singleton up there on your screen. 7:30 Eastern tomorrow evening. That's 4:30 Pacific. And then on Thursday, another match at 5:30 Eastern, 11:30 Central European Time. They're on summertime now, so a 6-hour difference. And then on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, that's 9 p.m. Central European Time. Also, you can join me. I am in a Mirage Block Constructed League. We get pairings once a week. So I just played a match yesterday. Should get another pairing this weekend, and I'm looking forward to playing some more Mirage Block Constructed here on the stream. For those who are wondering about the 7-point Singleton League, see the 30 plus cards that are on your screen right now. They are banned for the month of April, so that means that we will be not using any of those cards. So it should be a fun time, and we should have some fun with that. So it's looks like pretty much everybody is done. Let's just double check and see what we've got going on. Round number 2. Damien, what's going on with Damien and James? Oh, they went into orb flips. Okay, so for those who are not aware, there are no ties, there are no draws in old school Magic in most events. So quite often, if the match would be a draw, you go into orb flips. So you flip chaos orbs until somebody misses. Baseball rules, or like hockey shootout rules. If the person makes, then the second person needs to make as well. And you keep on doing that, like innings in baseball, extra innings in baseball, until the results are different. So if both players make, then you go for another round. If both players miss, you go for another round. And if one player makes and the other player misses, then the player who makes gets the win. So looks like they are in the orb flips, and we'll see what happens with that. So appreciate everybody who is here. Let's take a look again at what we've got going on. Excuse me. So we are playing with this green-white Force of Nature deck. We haven't really gotten to do much with what's going on, but we'll see what happens. One more round to go. Maybe we'll get to do something in the X2 brackets. But so the object is to get a Force of Nature on the table and cheat on its upkeep cost. Force of Nature has an upkeep cost of 4 green. Green, 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 green. GGGG. And if you do not pay the upkeep cost, it deals 8 damage to you. So how can we mitigate that? Well, Circle of Protection Green is a good way, because Circle of Protection Green can prevent the damage. So for only 1 mana on the upkeep, prevent the damage to myself, and don't pay the quad green, but whatever, that's fine. Another thing we can do is put a Spirit Link on the Force of Nature, because Spirit Link, whenever I'm dealt damage by the enchanted creature, I gain that much life. So the Force of Nature would deal 8 damage to me, and then I would gain that 8 damage, that 8 life right back. Another thing with the COP green, I can prevent the damage from the hurricanes, which deal X damage to each creature with flying and each player. So we can end up preventing damage from that, or even from the If Biff Freet that we have in our deck right now. So then, of course, we've got Sarah Angels, a nice beefy flyer, a couple of disenchants, 3 Swords of Plowshares, 2 Ice Storms, a Demonic Tutor, 4 copies of Llanowar Elves, Regrowth Balance Chaos Orb, 2 copies of Sylvan Library, the 3 appropriate colored Moxen for my deck, a Soul Ring and a Lotus, and then 20 lands. So out of our sideboard, we've got a couple of Tranquilities, another Swords of Plowshares, another Disenchant, a Dust to Dust, City in a Bottle, 2 copies of Avoid Fate, 1 Divine Offering, 1 Circle of Protection Red, a Typhoon, a Nevernearl's Disc, an Icy Manipulator, a Golgothian Silix, and a Maze of Ith. So we've got a whole bunch of things covered with our sideboard, but still hasn't really done us any good. When we have to discard our cards and we don't get to play our fun stuff, then that makes it so that you don't win much games. How do you typically decide how many dual lands versus regular lands? A deck like this, it's only basically 2 colors, so obviously you take the 4 dual lands that are of the appropriate color. Now I only put 2 Cities of Brass in there. If I didn't have the Demonic Tutor, I wouldn't play the Cities of Brass, but I opted at the last minute to put that Demonic Tutor in there instead of a 3rd Disenchant, and then swapped out. So the Demonic Tutor is a splash, so we've got the Scrubland and the Bayou, which would have been a Plains and a Forest respectively, and I would have had 2 more forests in there instead of those Cities of Brass had I not put the Demonic Tutor in there. So it really depends on your play style, how many colors you're playing, how greedy you want to be with your mana base, how many non-basic lands you want to run. I don't like losing to Blood Moon, but you don't see it as often in old school Magic as if you're playing Modern, where it sees a lot more play in Modern.
Round timer started. New pairing received.
New pairing received. Ooh, let's see what we got here. So it really, really depends. You want to see what you can do with your mana base. You want to be able to cast your spells. Like in Paladin Magic, because of the fact that you're not playing with Strip Bind, you're only playing with 1 at max Mishra's Factory. That means that you have access to more colored mana by trying to shore up your mana base. So generally in Paladin Magic, people play a few more basic lands than they would in traditional, say, Atlantic or Eternal Central or even Swedish. Obviously, if you're playing 2 colors, you're running 4 dual lands. And depending on the deck that you're playing, you may want to put multiple copies of City of Brass in there as well. So, let's see if Ryan is going to join us. And send him a message. Oh, there we go. Let's let him in. Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Welcome back to the stream.
Oh yeah, paired up yet again.
Yeah.
This time in the losers bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, not doing so hot this week, so.
It's been rough.
I have not yet won a game, so.
I did win 1 game.
Yeah.
I'm not going for it.
Make the adjustment for the stream. Nope, I have not been doing so hot, and I have had to discard a lot of cards. So,
Oh jeez.
But we'll see what we can do here. If you make me discard a bunch of cards, I'm not going to be happy because that would be 3 rounds in a row, and I also had to discard 5 cards to a balance in my bonus match. So.
That's magic, baby.
Yeah. You want to choose even or odd?
I'll take evens, please.
It is odd. It is a 5. Yep. So I will play first. Good luck.
Good luck to you, too.
Alright. I will mulligan the no-lander.
So will I.
Typical of our day. Par for the course today.
Yeah.
Excuse me. We'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. This is better.
Yeah, I will.
Bottom this one.
Yeah, I'll keep this, and I will play a forest and say go.
All right. Let's go underground sea. Go.
Draw. Scrubland. Sylvan Library. Go ahead.
Your turn on Ancestral myself.
Sure.
3. Great. Draw. What underground sea?
Mm-hmm.
Discard City of Brass. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. Set them aside. Look at my hand. I will pay 4.
Okay.
I'm at 16. And I will play a forest and a Land of War Elves.
Alright.
And you can go.
Sure. Swamp.
Yep.
Serendipity free.
That is a Serendipity free.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. Set those down. Take a look at what we got going on. How many cards do you have?
6.
Okay. We will do this. Put these two back. And I will play a pearl.
Mm-hmm.
And a Savannah, and I'm gonna hurricane for 4.
Okay.
So I'm at 12, you're at 16, and I will attack you for 1.
15.
And you can go.
Okay.
I've got 2 cards.
This one, pass.
Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll take that one. Well, if you got it, you got it. I'm going to Ice Storm the white bordered Underground Sea.
Okay.
And then I will attack for 1.
14.
And you can go.
I'll play an island.
Okay.
And I'll paralyze the elf.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. You have how many cards?
5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll take this one. Put those back. I will play a Mox Jet. And I will cast a Balance.
Okay.
With 1 card in hand.
Right.
So get rid of the elves.
I'm gonna side blast you.
I'm at 8. You're at 12. Alright, and you go down to 1 card, your paralyze goes away.
Let's see here. Discard Unholy Strength, Swamp, and Enchantment Alteration.
Okay. And then I will cast an If Biff of Freet.
Sounds good.
And you can go.
Place her under the feet.
Sure.
Paralyze it with the feet.
Okay.
Go ahead. 0 cards in hand.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. I will pay 4 to untap with the paralyze.
Oh, you're untapping. Sorry.
Hmm?
Oh, I thought you were hurricaning.
No, I am untapping with I'm paying 4 to untap with the paralyze. I will draw 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pay 4. I'm down to 4.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to put a Spirit Link on my Ifbif.
Okay.
I'm going to activate the Ifbif once, dealing 1 damage to you, 1 damage to me, 1 damage to itself, and 1 damage to the Serendip. So
Yep.
you're going to take 1, and I'm going to take 1, but then I go up 3, so I go up to 6.
Yep.
And then we will do that again. So that brings me up to 9. And I will say go. So you're at 10, and you go to 9 on your upkeep.
Yep. Swing 3.
I will take it. I'm at 6.
I will. Oh, that's why. Okay. Pass.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Draw 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'll take that one. I will attack for 3.
Did you say 2 or 3? It's
3.
Yeah.
Attacking for 3.
Yeah. Go
I
6.
gain 3. I'm at 9. Cards in hand.
1.
I'm going to activate the Ifbif.
Okay.
So you take 1, I end up plus 3 at 12. I will activate the Ifbif again. You take 1, I end up plus 3 at 15. You're at 4, correct?
Yep.
Hurricane for 4.
Okay. Got it. That was a big mistake.
What?
Well, who would have thought enchantment alteration was going to be better than paralyzed?
Right. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I've played that combo deck many times, and it's so fun when it works, and it's just like,
Yeah,
never does.
right. It just doesn't work that often.
Yeah. Which is fine. It's still fun.
Let's see.
A lot of cards.
Yeah, no guts, no glory, right? do some shuffling. Appreciate everybody who has stuck around to the bitter end. I got my first win of the day, first game win. So out of 6 games, I am now 1-5, but it's not a goose egg, so that's a thing. Hope everybody likes the new layout of the stream. Trying something different, and give me your feedback. I hope that you like it. You can always reach out to me at richtwitchstream@gmail.com. You can find me on social media and Instagram or on the Twitter. Instagram.com/richbork, twitter.com/only1on1y0ne. It's on the screen and in chat right now. So, all right. Good luck, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Love the new layout. So much easier to watch the cards facing each other like a real table. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Something that I've been considering for quite some time. So I'm glad that you like it. Just wanted to find a layout that works and that kind of makes me stand out, differentiate my stream from everybody else.
All right, I'm gonna keep this.
I will keep as well.
Island, Flyingman,
Sure.
Mouse Jet, pass.
Draw. Savannah, Pearl, Llanowar Elves. Go ahead.
Okay. Swamp. Let's paralyze Llanowar Elves.
Seems good. I mean, for you, not so much for me, but
Swing 1.
all right. I'm at 19.
Castle. Go ahead.
Sure. Untap. Draw. Planes. Go ahead.
Swing 1.
I will take it. I'm at 18.
Play Hypnotic Spectre.
Hypnotic Spectre. Okay.
Play City Brass.
Okay.
Draw.
Draw. Forest. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Swing 3.
I'll take it.
Alright.
Entrox, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome everybody from Steve's stream. I appreciate you being here.
Dang, they're done already? Number 1's good.
5. What was that?
Number 1.
Okay. It's a regrowth. Okay.
Sounds always good to get a restricted card. Go ahead.
Yep. I will draw. I will play a plains. And I will play a city in a bottle.
Pretty good.
Do you have any response? No?
Nope.
Okay. And I will say go.
That's Draw. Swing 2.
I'll take it. 13. 1, 2, 3.
1.
It's a circle protection green.
Oh, he's got some life laces in there. Oh, go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Trigger, I will untap my elf.
Neat.
And I will draw. And I will play a forest. And play another elf.
Sure.
And I will say go. One card.
Sure. Unholy Strength and hit my expected.
Okay.
Swing 4.
I am going to disenchant the Unholy Strength.
Sounds good.
I'll take 2. Puts me down to 12.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Untap the elf. Draw. Attack for 2.
18.
Swords the hippie.
Yeah, that's good. Wait, one.
Put
What's your life total?
I'm at 12. Go ahead. Old School Guard redeems and ask me anything. Dear Rich, what are the figures underneath the score? Signed, Curious. Alright, so starting on the left, that is Warmac, who is a hidden boss with a 1 in 64 chance of you encountering it in the original Final Fantasy for the NES. Next to him is Little Mac, who is famous for being the character in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and Punch-Out. The next one is Mother Brain from the original Metroid. Next to that is Solid Snake from the NES version of Metal Gear. Next to that is the L Block from Tetris. And followed by, that is Alucard from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Alright. Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay. Draw. Right. I'm going to activate Chaos Orb.
Go right ahead.
I'll use a Swamp, targeting setting in a bottle.
Okay. Okay.
That's fine, man. Go ahead.
Sure. Untap. I'll pay 4 to get my elf back. I will draw. I will attack with both.
Get 18.
And you can go.
Draw. Ancestral Recall myself?
Sure. Old School Guard says Tetris was the one he knew.
You have 1 card in hand.
I do.
Play Underground Sea. Hit Unstable Mutation.
Okay.
Swing 4.
I'm at 8.
Go ahead.
I'll pay my 4. Draw. I will attack for 2.
16.
And then I will play a Spirit Link on your dude.
Spirit Link on my dude. Okay, cool.
And you can go.
So he will be a 3/3.
Yep.
And you're at 8?
He still untaps. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm at 8. Yep.
Okay. Play Flying Man.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap. We'll keep this guy tapped. Draw. cast a City of Brass. I will take a point. I'm at 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast a Force of Nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I will say go.
In turn, I'll Side Blast you.
Side Blast me.
Yep.
I'm at 3. Counter. Yep.
Draw. I'll use enchantment alteration to move the spirit link to the to one of your elves.
Sure.
And I'll swing in for 3.
For lethal. Okay. I am going to game number 3. Fascinating says, if you could add one Tyson's Punch-Out opponent next to Little Mac, who would it be? King Hippo. I had so much of a difficult time with King Hippo back in the day, back when I first played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. He was definitely problematic, more so than anybody else. Like, it took me 3 days of playing constantly to be able to beat King Hippo. So King Hippo is the fighter from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out that I had that I would put there, because he was just such a problematic thing for me. With his pants down, yeah, probably, because that's funny. You know, his hands over his mouth with that little X across his navel there. All right, let's reset these life totals. All right, I will play first. Good luck.
All right.
I will keep.
I'm gonna throw a spell.
Gotta go with Bald Bull. He was terrifying. Yeah. I mean, Bald Bull was definitely huge. And like the first time that I played him, the second version of Bald Bull, I thought that I knocked him down because KO'd him the first time because he gets up on 9 all the time.
Go ahead.
I will go with a Forest, Land of War Elves, a Emerald, and a Jet, and I will say go.
Go Underground Sea, Paralyzed Land World. Go ahead.
Okay. Did you draw for your turn?
Yes.
All right. You did it quick, so I didn't see.
Very fast.
Untap. Draw. Savannah. Icy Manipulator. Go ahead.
Good. Go. Play an island.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
City of Brass. Play Flying Man.
Okay.
Go ahead.
End step. Tap your city. Put you to 19. Untap. Draw. I will play a city of my own. I will take a point down to 19 for a Sarah Angel.
Sounds good.
And you can go.
One sec. Draw. Would have been cool if that was a land. Okay. Go to 18. I'll just side boss there. Easy.
Okay.
Go to 16.
Put you to
Go.
16.
Swing 1.
And I'm at 18. All set? How many cards do you have?
4.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. 6 points. Play
Take
Hypnotic
15?
Spectre.
Hypnotic Spectre. Sure. I'll tap the Flying Man.
Okay. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I will play a Plains. And I will say go.
What's up? Upkeep. Draw. Ancestral Recall myself?
Sure.
3. Okay. Play swamp.
Okay.
Cards in hand.
3.
3. Okay. I'm always strength on Hypnotic Spectre.
I'll respond by tapping the Spectre.
Sure. Disable mutation on flying now.
Okay.
Swing 4.
I'm at 14.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Demonic Tutor.
Yep.
I will take a point down to 13. You know exactly what's coming. Get rid of my city.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Let's draw. Go to attacks.
Inside combat, I will tap your hippie.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Into that. I'm gonna cast Recall. X equals 1, targeting Ancestral Recall.
Okay.
Okay. I'll discard. Feels like Flying Man's not very good right now.
Yeah.
Then I'll pass.
And tap your
Or,
hippie.
yeah. Same outcome.
Draw. Disc.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Okay. Special recall myself.
Sure.
Okay. Amazing.
Yep.
Go to attacks.
Inside combat, I will tap your hippie.
Pass.
All right, untap. Draw. And you have how many cards?
7.
7?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. The most you can have.
I'm gonna sword your hippie.
Okay.
Brings you to 19.
Yep.
I'm gonna play a Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Okay. Wait, not expected.
Sure.
Got it.
End step, tap it.
Sure.
Upkeep. I'm gonna untap my elf.
Cool.
Draw. Four cards. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Go to attacks.
Inside combat, we will tap your hippie.
Unstable mutation.
You mean an unholy
Right,
flame?
unholy string. Sorry. Go ahead.
Untap. And how many cards do you have?
7.
Okay. Draw. Planes. Go ahead.
Go to attacks.
Inside combat, we will tap the hippie.
Go to discard. Discard surrender retreat.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Go ahead. 5 cards.
All right. So, draw. Okay. Attack.
Inside combat, tap him.
Side blast you.
I'm at 9. You're at
Yeah.
17.
Yep.
All set?
Yeah, go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Circle of Protection green.
Yep. Is that the wrong place? No, yeah, the Force of Nature.
Force of Nature.
Very cool.
And you can go.
What's that? So, pretty much jet. Go to attacks.
And inside combat, tap your hippie.
Sure. Got.
Untap. Upkeep with the trigger on the stack. I will activate the COP to prevent the damage.
What?
I will draw. I will play a land. I will tap your maze.
Yep. It's tapped.
I will attack you for 8.
8 is coming at me.
Puts you down to
9.
9.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Hurricane for 4, holding priority to prevent the damage to myself from it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you and your hippie each take 4. Put you down to 5.
Yep.
And you can go.
Yeah, you got it.
So I'm at 9 and you're at 5. Got it?
Yep.
Whew.
Yeah, I should have 7 Arabian Nights cards in my hand.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Yeah, I thought when you drew that card, you put it down, you only had 1. And I was like, okay. And then you had your other cards in your hand. I was like, oh. Thought I was in a good place.
I was holding a balance for a bunch of turns, but I didn't feel the need to cast it because
Yeah.
it wasn't going to do me any good because I had the elf on the table.
Right.
So I mean, it might have gotten rid of some cards out of your hand, but it really wouldn't have helped the situation at all. So
I mean, yeah, they were all Arabian Nights cards, so
yeah.
couldn't play them regardless.
All right, man. Well, thank you for the
Yeah.
games. I appreciate it.
Yep, good games.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Well, chat, we got there in the final match, which is awesome. We were able to pull it out in the end, which is great. So let's do a barrel roll just because of the fact that that was fun. Yeah, Skull Dungeon is awesome. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. So this is my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So don't forget to follow so that you know when I'm going to go live. I've got 7-point singleton tomorrow with 0 points for the month of April. So tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern. And then again Thursday at 5:30 Eastern. And then at 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. So one last look at today's deck. Green and white Force of Nature. We got there in our final match. We ended up winning. So Force of Nature deals 8 damage to you during your upkeep unless you pay 4 green. So that's what the Circle of Protection greens are there for. Those circles are there so that I can prevent the damage from the Force of Nature and or from the hurricanes. And that's exactly what I did. And we drew it up that way, and that's how it worked in that final match. So glad that we were able to do that. City in a Bottle doing some work there. I was holding on to a Tranquility at the end of there as well. I drew a bunch of sideboard stuff. Tranquility, City in a Bottle, Nevi's Disc, and Icy Manipulator. So that was definitely some fun going on there. So I appreciate everybody who is who stuck around, and please make sure that you follow, and then you can join me for other stuff as well for other matches. So appreciate everybody who was here. I hope you liked the new setup, and please stick around for the raid. I would appreciate it, and so will the other streamer. So with that, you guys all have a great night, and I will see you next time, and hopefully we will see you next Tuesday.